We are back talking some WWE storylines right here on the Kanika Sports Show. And we got to talk about everything going on with the World Heavyweight Championship. We got a WWE Undisputed Championship match coming up. And we got some new tag team champions in the WWE, Nika. But before we get into all of this, please do us a solid. If this is your first time here, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that alarm bell for our mascot, Frexy. Look at that mascot, everybody. She loves attention, and she loves it when you ring the alarm bell.
Thank you.
Indeed. All right. Well, before we get into everything going on, I want to do a little discussion here about our favorite, Seth freaking Rollins. And just how bummed I am about the injury. It came to light right off the bat in Raw. Adam Pearce came out to the ring. Seth Rollins was forced to vacate the World Heavyweight title. We get no big dramatic announcement like Naomi had when she was pregnant. This was a lot more subdued.
Yes.
And we didn't even see Seth himself with the belt or anything. In fact, Bron Breakker had it.
Yeah,
with Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed, and he did not want to give it back, did he?
He did not.
In fact, when asked for the title, he handed it to Paul Heyman, who handed it over to Adam Pearce.
Drama.
Ooh.
Lots of drama. But this injury for Seth feels very different than the ruse.
Yeah, definitely. You know, no talk show, no explanation of what happened. Like, that was all very scripted. And those appearances, you know, we said it when he was on Rich Eisen at the time. Like, I wonder if they're using this whole talk show thing as an opportunity to just put Seth Rollins in front of a bigger audience.
And promote the show.
Because he's so great on the mic. You know, whether it's a bad guy in the ring or whether he's talking football on ESPN, you know, he's a very good commentator on the microphone. And so I feel like his absence is going to be felt here. You know, no matter who's on the roster, no matter what storylines they write, nothing is better to me than Seth freaking Rollins in the WWE. Come at me, haters. I don't care. It's not as good of a product. He's bigger for the product than Roman Reigns is. Roman Reigns might be the bigger dog or the more popular superstar worldwide, but when it comes to the week to week, I mean, welcome to Monday Night Rollins. I mean, it was a thing.
Yes, you spot on.
So anyways, the title gets vacated, and then Adam Pearce announces that there's going to be this big battle royale, and the winner of the battle royale will get to face CM Punk, who won his qualifying match over LA Knight, was it?
And Jey Uso.
Jey Uso. They had a three-way match.
Triple threat.
Was
or
that just
like
a
that?
week before
it was
this?
Like a week ago.
So,
yeah,
it's been happening fast, and yet, you know, the whole injury thing will force that to happen, I guess. It will make things move quickly because they have to have matches to promote.
Of course.
And they have events coming up.
Yes, and they already had CM Punk waiting. So they can't have him wait for a long time either.
Absolutely. So they have this battle royale, and the winner is, drum roll, please, Jey Uso.
Very anticlimactic. I'm going to say it.
Yeah. I don't know if I just wasn't feeling Jey Uso here, or, you know, he's just been such a dick lately. And I guess, you know, we're talking strictly storylines here. He's been being a jerk to people, whether it's Roman Reigns, whether it's his brother, whether it's even Cody Rhodes a little bit, you know, and like
he's walking this line.
He's kind of been walking this heel / attitude line, and face heel line, and he's been giving people attitude, and he's been feuding with faces, you know, like CM Punk and LA Knight, people that are liked, you know, and he's not been coming out clean in those situations always. You know, he kicked LA Knight like in the face a few weeks ago, put him down. Kind of a cheap shot, if you ask me.
A very heel-like move.
So I don't know if this title opportunity just feels earned by him right now in this moment, or are they literally putting him up as the heel against CM Punk?
I don't know. I'm
really, really, really sad that Dirty Dom didn't win this.
Oh my God. Yes, I wanted Dirty Dom to win.
This was being set up. It was they were the final two in the ring, and Dirty Dom's sneaky ass was like literally sneaking behind Jey Uso, like pretty much had it in hand. And I just don't like that they gave it to Jey Uso. Like it was not shocking. It wasn't surprising. They didn't use the opportunity to be like, let's do the unexpected.
I know that would have been so cool for Dom to have.
Yeah,
opportunity
for triple champion. I mean,
just bring those two
and
back.
when's the last time CM Punk and Dom were in a ring together?
I don't know.
Two totally different styles. I would love to see it just to see how it plays.
Just for storyline. It's too bad.
Well,
too bad.
I kind of know what your answer is going to be, but I'm going to ask you this anyway.
Yeah.
Are you excited for this matchup?
Not really. It's okay. It's not the most exciting match.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we saw. It doesn't feel like we're alone with the Jey Uso. Like, we're not in love with this decision. It seems like, yes, I know he's popular and sells a lot of T-shirts and merchandise, but it also feels like people in the WWE community, online and in social circles, are just not in love with this decision. The video itself got downvoted more than it got upvoted, I believe, on YouTube.
Yes.
And I feel like this is fans speaking. So
company,
if at all WWE takes this into a consideration, do you think that means CM Punk is going to get the title here?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. I'm going to hold off on making this an official prediction until next week when we do our official prediction show. But right now, it just really feels like this is being set up as all right, Seth is out. CM Punk can be champion, and who knows? Maybe that even sets up for a better return when Seth comes back and says, like, I never wanted you to have that belt.
Potentially, yeah. There's a feud brewing in that.
But at the same time, I also feel like with Seth going away, Becky had her little altercation with Paul Heyman backstage. I think they're being set up to change as well. Yeah. Maybe not all right away at once, but
gradual change to the face
for both of them.
For both of them.
Yeah. And we'll talk about Becky a little bit more before we get out of here. But for now, I want to turn our attentions to Nick Aldis, of all people, everybody, because he was on social media Tuesday addressing the fallout from SmackDown. And that was a little bit suspicious to me. Like, when is the last time we had some kind of resolution fallout happen in the middle of a Tuesday with storylines involving SmackDown? Like, it just felt very out of place to come out of nowhere. And do you think WWE was just feeling like, wow, this Saturday night's main event is like coming up quick and we don't have this match announced yet, and we only have one match on the card right now. Like, we got to get going.
Yes. They had to rush it.
It feels like this whole ESPN thing is just thrown a wrench into WWE, and I wonder how it's affecting the product,
It's affecting the product because people are not subscribing fast enough as they thought they would.
I know. And if that continues, they are going to be losing like 90% of their investment year over year.
Right.
And WrestlePalooza was rushed. It was not a good event, even by ESPN's own standards. And now
Crown Jewel got better.
Crown Jewel did get better because I felt like it was following the story more. But again, now you have this incident come up where Seth pulls this injury, and that was unexpected. And so now they're left cobbling the pieces together, and they're slow and they're scrambling, and it feels scrambled. And
the product suffers at the end.
And so we get this matchup now. We get Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre again, a WrestlePalooza rematch. I haven't even heard any stipulations coming out about this one. Like, it's not a street fight we had the street fight last week, actually, on SmackDown. So no stipulations, no cage fight, no 2 out of 3 falls, nothing. Like,
it might come later.
Maybe. We'll wait and see. We'll be following it closely. But the bigger thing, I think, regarding this storyline is that we don't know who attacked Jacob.
Yes.
And that is like getting kind of lost, I feel like, in the commotion between Seth's injury and this announcement in this matchup getting announced. Who attacked Jacob last week? Like,
do you think they're going to address this whole situation on Friday?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'm wondering if that's the suspiciousness of the announcement coming Tuesday. It's like we're setting up expectations only to pull the rug out from underneath it on Friday, or we needed to start promo and get going. And do you think we're going to get that resolved before the Saturday night's main event? Like, do you think we're going to know who it was, or do you think this is going to be a longer looming question? Do you think Jacob's going to be off camera for a while? And
I think Jacob might be off camera, although he's on the poster for Friday's SmackDown. So who knows what that means? But at the same time,
I wouldn't put much stock into anything WWE marketing puts out.
That's true.
Well, I wanted to ask you, because you brought it up to me earlier before we were talking. There's a theory going on in the interwebs that Cody Rhodes is the one that attacked Jacob Fatu. How much stock do you put into this rumor? Do you think that
is Cody
this is
on his
likely,
way?
or that this is just far-fetched fandom, like wishful thinking?
Maybe a wishful thinking, because I don't see Cody turning a heel. He's the face of the organization right now.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm seeing.
I have a tough time with that. I think I can see Jey Uso going heel more than Cody Rhodes right now. And that's even hard for me to see because of how much Jey Uso interacts with children, like young 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds.
How do you sell a heel to
How do you
kids?
sell that? Yeah, exactly.
You
do you want them all like kicking their dad in the cojones or anything, like at home? Like
maybe. WWE told me I could.
Exactly. All right. Well, I don't know if that's possible either. I'm gonna put that as a very low possibility. And if they do come out that Cody Rhodes was the attacker, then I will consider me surprised. Everybody.
That would surprise a lot of people.
That would do the unexpected for me. Are you excited for this rematch? I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked about CM Punk and Jey Uso. Like, are you excited for this matchup, this rematch?
Not really. We've seen it already. I don't think Drew McIntyre is going to best Cody Rhodes.
And that would probably be the only thing that would make me excited about this matchup, as if there was an unexpected result at the end of it, if Drew McIntyre was the new champion.
Mm-hmm. I don't see it, but hey, I want to be surprised.
I guess I hope so at this point, because otherwise I feel like they're going to be getting another C from ESPN at the end of this one for not doing a good enough job. All right, well, let's move on to some other happenings. We have new tag team champions in the men's division. This is the men's world champions, I believe. We predicted this.
Yes.
We saw that there was 3 title matches happening on Raw. And we said this was going to be the one that the belts actually changed hands.
Absolutely.
Because it's hard to have 3 and then not have anything change on the same night.
Yes.
So we picked this one. We were right. We were right again. All right.
Ooh.
We have just such a great prediction streak going.
We have a good track record.
We're probably going to go down at some point in the future.
Sure.
It comes in waves. But we are on a roll lately. We called this one. And couldn't be happier, actually, because this is all going to just make more fun drama for Dominic Mysterio and for Judgment Day.
Absolutely. And
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Do you think AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are long for the world champion or world tag team titles, or is this going to be a short run of convenience?
You know, it reminds me of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. There's kind of a tag team relationship.
It does kind of. We said, or you had said, that this was a consolation prize for AJ Styles for doing such a great match with John Cena. I have no idea if that's true or not, but I like the surprise. I give them a couple months of a run here, maybe into like the December time period, and we'll see. Maybe end of Survivor, maybe Survivor Series, they have a title defense. I don't know. I kind of have this weird feeling that they're going to be in a stable, though, taking on the Los Americanos and somebody like with Dominic Mysterio, maybe. I don't know. So, well, let's talk about some women's matchups. Becky Lynch, she lost again by disqualification to Maxine Dupree. And I had an issue with this one, storylines wise, because, Becky had already taken Maxine lightly. She had been counted out, actually, of the ring by a quick count by the ref because she was mocking and taunting Maxine during the match. So this was, and Becky was kind of embarrassed after that previous matchup. This was their 3rd matchup now in the last couple of weeks, months leading up to this. And I was just kind of surprised that Becky dropped again another matchup. Not only did she drop, she got disqualified because she was getting beaten by Maxine, and I have an issue with that. Maxine Dupree on her best day cannot hold a candle to Becky Lynch. We've seen it with our own eyes. Like, and I feel like she's dropping to Maxine so that they can elevate her or something. And it's like, where's Sol Ruka? Where's the actual women that can wrestle? No offense. We have Tiffany. We have a Ditz already. We don't need more.
I know.
I don't like Maxine Dupree. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to admit it. Like, and the fact that she's getting elevated and they're using Becky Lynch of all people to do it. Like, Becky Lynch should have beat her ass this week after getting embarrassed the last time she got counted out. And instead, it's like she couldn't beat Maxine, so she had to get disqualified to keep the belt. I don't like this kind of writing, guys.
It's bad writing.
Really
it's
bad writing.
And the bad performers, because you are clearly matching person that's highly capable, skilled, with somebody that is not ready for the mainstream.
Right. And she needs to go back to NXT.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Well, it
cheapens the product.
It does cheapen the product. I don't like the fact that they do this to Becky. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, she is way better than this to have to drop to this chick like in this manner. I don't like the way they did it.
Because the event was in Sacramento, they used Maxine home field to showcase her.
Oh,
they just
unpredictable that was.
Right.
Wow,
they used
shocking.
Well, that's how it happened.
And they should have written it the other way. So, had Becky beat her ass.
In front of her home field?
Yes. No offense to her. Again, but just... I don't care where the events fall and what days they fall. Like, the fact is, the last time they wrestled, Becky was embarrassed. She got counted out. She shouldn't have lost.
And she should have been a lot better this time around.
So she should have came in focused and ready to beat this chick's ass.
Yeah.
And instead, they made her the brunt of the joke, kind of. And she's the damn champ. So I don't like it.
Bad writing.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh.
His slippery ways continue as he once again tucked that hammer into his boot. However, Rusev caught it this time, and he took that hammer right out of his boot, only to be caught with the hammer by the referee himself. This is just hilarious. I love how they can keep the gag going and going and going and going. Like, it's like a cartoon that never ends.
It's a better part of WWE.
It is. It started with AJ Styles all summer, and it's just continued to grow.
It seems like Dominic is a good sport when it comes to this.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Everything's going your way.
Oh, sure. But,
The finishing blow, however, in this matchup was a swift kick to the nuts. The gonads, as they call them.
Oh.
Dominic Mysterio always finding a dirty way to win, and this time it was a kick to the jugular. Rusev goes down. He gets counted out, and here we are again.
Are we gonna repeat of this match? I hope not.
I hope this is the end.
Yeah.
I think Dominic Mysterio would be better aligned in a feud right now with Penta, and just as luchadors and as more of a similar style with each other. And I think I'd like to see it go in that direction. But I don't know if Penta and Rusev have to finish their little beef that's kind of started as a result of this first. So we'll wait and see, I guess, how it folds out. But I think Dominic Mysterio will have a feud with Penta in the future.
Is for the title, or it's just a feud?
It will be a feud, and Penta will want the title.
Of course.
But whether or not he gets it or not, I guess we'll wait and see.
Okay.
All right. Well, Roxanne Perez got her title opportunity already. I was kind of surprised that this happened so soon. She lost to Stephanie, as I would have predicted had we known that it was going to happen. But we did not. What we didn't see coming, or what we could have probably seen coming, was Raquel interfering afterwards and starting to give a beatdown to Stephanie. It was a 2-on-1 affair when Nikki Bella came to the rescue of Stephanie Vaquer. They had a little thing a couple months ago where they were friendly with each other. And so Nikki decided this was her moment to come in and help Stephanie. And they had a little scene backstage afterwards. Stephanie is thanking Nikki Bella for the rescue. And Nikki Bella basically says, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll come calling for a favor sometime.
Sure.
And kind of left it like that. And it was like, oh, this is ominous.
Sure.
This is not going to end well for Stephanie right now. At least in terms of her friendship with Nikki Bella. She'll want a title matchup of her own against Stephanie, or, she will call her to her aid in an uncompromised moment where it's not convenient for Stephanie at all. And so I feel bad for La Primera here because I don't think Nikki Bella has her best interests at heart at all.
I agree with you. I think it's going to come down crushing on Stephanie at some point.
Absolutely. And I just hope for her sake that it's not at the, loss of her title to Nikki Bella.
I don't think she's going to
or anything
lose.
like that.
She just got the belt, so let her reign for a little bit before somebody comes calling.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Nikki Bella won't challenge Stephanie for the belt.
Indeed. We've had a little bit of enough of championship roulette for a while, especially with people having to give up these particular titles. So, yeah, I'm looking more at like Tiffany and Cody Rhodes. Cody's been champion now for almost 3 months then. If you want to say since the beginning of August, it's almost the end of October. Has he had enough of a reign by November 1st to, possibly drop this title? I think it's more likely than, Stephanie dropping the title that she won at WrestlePalooza.
I think Cody is going to continue to reign till the next WrestlePalooza.
You mean WrestleMania? We'll see. That's a long title run.
I know.
Okay. Well, I think that gets us pretty caught up here on all the WWE storylines, Nika. Do you have anything that we missed or anything to add before SmackDown tomorrow night?
Are we going to see anything with the Vision happening?
On SmackDown?
No, on Raw. Or with the storyline as far as
yeah. I mean, that's interesting. We forgot to kind of touch on that. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed were, I guess, excommunicated from the Battle Royale.
Yeah, they were. Can't touch this.
Yeah. They were basically told to get lost by Adam Pearce and that they were not invited to participate. This is, I feel like they're going to get involved in CM Punk and Jey Uso's matchup, and maybe we still won't have a world champ after Saturday night's main event.
Well, that's going to put a huge wrinkle to things.
It would, absolutely. But it would be the one thing that people wouldn't expect, because people would be like, well, Jay is going to be champion or CM Punk, but they wouldn't consider the fact that nobody walks away with it again. And I think the Brons are going to be pretty pissed that they were not allowed to partake in this opportunity.
Okay.
But I think the title might remain vacant. That's the best way to put it. All right. Thank you again for tuning into this episode of WWE Storylines right here on the Kanika Sports Show. And we will be back again to talk about all of the SmackDown and Raw happenings probably around Monday morning, just to get a fresh start to the wrestling week. It never stops, folks. And we got a busy one next week.